everybody. Today's video that I'm doing for you is on a high donut, or a sock bun as it might be known also. As you can see, excuse the hair today, I've not even brushed it yet, so this is for real. This needs a wash, but frankly I don't have time. I'm supposed to be meeting friends in about 15 minutes, so this hairstyle goes really well if your hair needs a wash, basically. So today I have on very quick makeup. It's all about the lip today because everything else took about 2 minutes. I've had a shower, I've washed my face, I've cleaned my teeth, and I've put on powder foundation, mascara and a bright lipstick, which I think does everything you need, particularly in winter. And then if you're just pulling your hair back off your face, that's kind of all you need. So let's get started because at the moment I'm running really late. So just briefly, just things that you'll need for today's hairstyle tutorial is a hairbrush of some description, preferably not one with fluff in that mine has. You'll also need a hairband or two. I like these ones because they don't snag my hair, and also when I take them out my hair doesn't have kinks in, so they are brilliant. Also you'll need a hair donut. This one is massive, frankly, but it matches the colour of my hair. I do have a smaller one, but I actually like the bigger one. I find it more stylish. Or alternatively, of course, you can do it with an old sock. This sock has been in my airing cupboard for I don't know how long, and it's never going to find its friend, so I'm going to cut it up. Also, you will need bobby pins or Kirby grips, and you will also need, if you're doing a sock bun, you'll need scissors, otherwise don't bother, and of course trusty hairspray if you need it at the end. So first things first, I need to be brushing my hair. As I say, it's not been brushed yet today, so you'll have to excuse the ripping noises that are going to come from it. By the way, when I'm doing the tutorial, I do have a mirror just here, so if I look across occasionally, that might be why. So, hairbrush through. I'm going to be doing my bun on the top of my head just because it means that I don't have to worry about parting and things like that. It's just easier that way, but of course you can put your hair into a parting of some description. You could also do a low ponytail or a bun on the nape of your neck as well, but for the purposes of today's I'm doing it high because then that means I can wear a nice cosy scarf when I go outside. Right, some people might like to brush their hair up at this stage. I am just going to pull my hair up into a high ponytail. I'm not too bothered about lumps and bumps. Obviously if there's anything major, then yeah, that might have to go. I also don't mind a little bit, although that's not really coming up, don't mind a little bit of volume at the front here. I have, I'd say, a bigger forehead than average, so weirdly if I have a little bit of volume there, it doesn't look quite as severe and doesn't seem to pull my forehead back so much, so that I don't have that Croydon facelift look. Anyone who's in the UK will know what that is. So here's one. My hair is pretty thick and pretty heavy, so I do tend to go in with a second hairband if I'm doing this. Obviously these hairbands look a little bit loony if you're just doing them on their own, but they will actually be covered, so it doesn't matter. Right, hair in a ponytail. So if you then want to pull any volume out anywhere, this is the point to do it. There we go. So I just have a little bit more volume there. What you would do now is take your donut, or as I'll show you in a minute, your sock, So, and you just put the ponytail through the hole. Simple as that. Right, if you have a sock, you've got the normal opening bit there, and then you have the toe. So what you would want to do is cut the end of the toe off. I do hope its friend doesn't show up, otherwise the other half might be a bit annoyed. So, and then all you do is get the toe piece and just roll it back on itself. In which case you then have basically a donut. Exactly the same as what I have on my head. I just bought this donut because I have quite thick hair anyway. I know then that the size I've got is right for my hair, but if you don't have one, if you've got a spare sock lying around, obviously the thicker the sock, the bigger the bun is going to be. So, next step you want to do is just drape the hair around the bun. I will try to show you this as best as possible. Basically, you want to pull it all around the bun, but so that there's actually not any bun exposed. So you can feel this with your hands as you do it. So if I do that, and if I tip my head forwards, hopefully you can see that there's no bun exposed. That is the plan. Excuse me. I can't really look up like now. It's not finished yet. Then we move on to our Kirby grips. So, or bobby pins as you might say. So what you want to do then is just pick a section of hair, just separate it off very slightly and just pull it round. So you still want to maintain the bun coverage, you still want to maintain the donut being covered, but you just want to start twisting it round like this. What you can do is once you've got certain bits into a position, okay, I can feel a bit of bun exposed there, so I can just pinch that together. But once you've started getting things into position, you can just take your grip like this and just pin it into the base of the donut. Basically, you just keep doing that. So, some of my Kirby grips are actually already split, so because I have to wear my hair up for work, I have a lot of grips, like a stupid amount of grips, and I don't throw them away because once they're split, they can actually be used for things like this. So, just keep pulling the hair around and keep gripping it as you go. It doesn't have to be especially neat at this stage, it just needs to hold in place really. So far I've used 3 grips, hope you can hear that. So far I've used 3 grips and I'm just gripping round, just swinging the hair round and just gripping as I go. At the moment I'm just using smaller size grips. As I say, some of these are separated, but it really doesn't matter because as long as it holds your hair in place, it really makes no difference. But as you'll find, as you've got more and more bits of hair bunched together here, you might want to use the bigger size grips, which I also have in abundance. So these are the long ones. So I separate them with my teeth, probably not the healthiest thing to do, but just poke them in all the way round your head. Probably best not to put them in a pot that snaps shut every time you don't have a hand available. And one more. So then you can have a little feel with your hands as to whether there are any parts that are exposed, any parts of the bun that are exposed. I think I've got a little bit just here, so what I want to do is just push that together and then you can see that that's all covered now. So all you need then is a mist of hairspray, or a lot of hairspray in my case. I don't mind, I have curly bits at the front of my hair, I don't really mind these. They kind of frame my face a bit and stop it looking so harsh, but if you want a sleeker look, of course you can take a fine tooth comb or a really fine brush, brush them back into position and give that spray as well. Then all I have to do is put my earrings on, because my life is not complete without a pair of cute little earrings. And weirdly it's harder than it looks doing this without a mirror. And I am good to go. So I will try and show you all of this. Do a little twirl for you. Okay, and that's it. I'm good to go. Okay, so that took about 10 minutes, but if I wasn't talking through it, it would literally have taken me 5 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that the camera quality is a little bit better than it has been. I'm using a new camera, so fingers crossed you like this. If you've got any suggestions for any videos you'd like to see in the future, then please comment below. Any details of anything I've used in today's video or anything I'm wearing in today's video, sloppy jumper, but you know, you might want to know, will all be in the description bar below. So like, comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Next video will be next Monday, and hope to see you all soon. Thank you, bye.